Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing? I'm going to be on just for a few minutes. Whew, it has been a busy last few days. Glad to be home and sitting in front of my computer talking to you all today. And many of you know that I was gone for a few days, speaking, touring, and being honored, yay, at the Women Doing It Big conference. It was wonderful. I got back in town late yesterday, and then I got a call this morning. Obviously, while I was gone, there was a lot of shootings in Houston, Texas, related to domestic violence. So I got a call from Fox 26 News, who I often speak for when it comes to domestic violence, toxic relationships, or healthy relationships. And so I got a call to do an interview with them today, which they came to my home and did the interview. And, I talked about women, particularly African American women. And now we know that domestic violence is affecting men as well. I also had one of the families that Fresh Spirit, my nonprofit organization, worked with because they lost their brother to domestic violence. So it's not just women. But I really want to say to particularly African American women, because African American women are 3 times likely to be killed by an abuser. We are being killed at a rate 3 times higher than any other ethnicity. So, sisters, as I say, queen up, queen up, queen up. I've been doing the Success Season workshop, Success Season summit, Success Season trip. We've got the Queen Up Success Season private jet trip planned for the end of the year. And I'm so excited because I really love seeing women move from trials to triumph, being triumphant. But I really want to encourage all of you out there. Please, 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 please don't be in denial about situations that you see that's going on around you. A lot of times people think that it's got to be being punched or hit. We already know that that's domestic violence. So a lot of times people say, "Oh, I'm not in that." But if you can't go somewhere by yourself, if you can't even go to work by yourself, if you can't go hang out with the girlfriends without getting calls all the time, if you can't go, on a girl's trip, or if you can't, if they're very, very jealous, if they're very, very possessive, if you argue all the time, that is all still very, very toxic. So please, please, those are the main things that also leads to someone feeling like they can't live without you and want to kill you. So I just wanted to get that out first, because like I said, I was away enjoying a conference, speaking and touring, and also being honored. And when I got back into town, there were 2 murders related to domestic violence here in Houston and Harris County while I was away. And so, being that I have founded the oldest African American nonprofit organization for domestic violence here in Harris County, it'll be 25 years this year. And, I was called today, as I have been in the past, to talk about it and to be interviewed. So it was on the news here at Fox 26 News here in Houston. But I just wanted to come on tonight to just reiterate, ladies, queen up. Don't feel like you have to settle. Don't feel like they're gonna change. If it's for you, separate safely and then let them change. See if they're gonna change. Give it some time. And but anyway, I want to switch over now and talk about so I started my first business when I was 21 years old. I've been an entrepreneur since I was 21 years old. I built my first 3-story house when I was 23 years old. I have been an entrepreneur, for profit and nonprofit. My nonprofit business will be 25 years old this year. So I know about success. I've had my own TV show, my own radio show, and I have 7 books. Eighth is about to come out, and 2 international best-selling uh, awards or as an author. So one of the things that I enjoy doing is speaking, coaching, training, consulting, helping other women to move past trauma to triumph. And so I have my Success Season Workshop. Thank you. Kudos for the ladies who've joined the Success Season Workshop, the entrepreneurs, the coaches, the speakers, uh, and who have just really changed their lives, taking it to a whole nother trajectory. That is what it's all about. For those who are ready to have an amazing life. Some of you, and I'm not talking about women who just went through domestic violence. I have 2 sets of clients. I have clients that I deal with our nonprofit organization who are in domestically abusive situations, and I have clients that I coach for success that has nothing to do with domestic violence. But what I have found that even those who I coach that are successful, we've all had some situations that we're not proud of, or that we can say that was toxic at one time. But the best thing about it is being able to know who you are, whose you are, and how to move and operate in your gifts and your talents. And so one of the things that I teach, so please make a note. I am going to put in the chat later that I will be having my free workshop. I've had it in April, I had it in May, and I'm having it again in June. And the Success Sisters that came to the workshop, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a businesswoman, if you're a speaker, if you're a coach, if you have been really walking in it but want to take it to the next level because you kind of feel stuck or not getting there, or if these are areas that you wanted to kill the game in, but again, taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward again, 3 steps back, you need to be in my free workshop next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the 15th, 16th, and 17th. And so there's several things that I talk about in the class. For one, I talk about we have to ask ourselves, birds of a feather flock together. I have a question that I ask my clients, my coaching clients. Who are you flocking with? Who are you flocking with? Birds of a feather flock together. Hello, if you're coming in, let me know you're watching. Say hello to me. Because I flock with millionaires. I flock with billionaires. I flock with women entrepreneurs. I flock with, coaches and speakers. I flock with those who are really killing the game and out there saving lives. When I say saving lives, helping people, influencing others, influencers, those who are at the top of their game, not just experts, but masteries at their game. And so I want to help you to understand that who you associate with highly affects the elevation of your life, of your gifts, of your talents. So who are you flocking with? Because when you look at, if you are the smartest tool in the box, you need to get your new box. You need to get your new box, because you want to be able to have someone in your group when their overflow, flows over. My grandma used to give us a cup of coffee. She used to drink coffee, and she would put her cup in a bowl, in the bowl, and then as the coffee is cooling off, she would pour a little of the coffee in the bowl, and she passed it over to me. And by that time, the bowl was cooled off. The coffee was cooled off in the bowl, so I got a chance to drink her coffee and share of her goodness, so to speak. It had cooled down. It was just right for me, and it was her overflow. The same thing with success in life. You want to be around people that when they're successful and they want to bless you, there's overflow. I have a sister that always say, well, did you bless them? Because I have this thing about blessing people. I do. I'll give, if I have, money with me, I'll bless them with money, or, I'll send them a gift, or, I'll cash app them, or, I love sending edible arrangements. So, I like blessing people. So my sister always say, well, what did you do? Did you bless her? Did you bless her? And I said, sure, I did. Or she'll say, I know you went in there, you blessed them. Yeah, because that's my overflow. And so people have overflowed on me and blessed me. Hey, Dr. Conte, I've got 2 tickets to uh, a trip somewhere and I can't go. I'm going to give you those tickets. Or I have, an event, even a speaking event. I can't speak. I'm booked. I want you to go and speak for me. And I go and I speak and make, money, a nice chunk of change off of it. So whatever it could be, hey, I purchased this nice coat with mink fur collar. I've got several. I've outgrown it. I didn't even get a chance to wear it, and I've gained a little weight. I want you to have it. I think it will look great on you. So again, be a blessing to others, but also be around people that can be a blessing to you. So when I'm talking to you about the class, the workshop, we're going to talk about changing your friends. If you can't change the people around you, change the people around you. It's hard to elevate and move where you're trying to go if you don't have the right people around you. Because let me tell you, sometimes it's really hard for us to understand what God, or conceive all the greatness that God has for us. And so you can expect other people to see it and buy into it if you don't always buy into it. And so everybody is not going to see your vision. Everybody's not going to, believe and see what God has for you. So everybody is not for you, and everybody's not going to go where you're going. So be careful with the people that you're friends with, that you're colleagues with, that you're associates with, that you do business with. And it doesn't mean that you feel like you're too good or you've gotten too, big for, certain people. It just comes down to a point where you have to be protective of your vision, of your goal, and everybody around you aren't the people that need to be around you. So who are you flocking with? The other thing that I talk about in the class, I talk about so many different things in this class. So you want to be a part of it. It's 3 intensive days of trying to figure out why you are, or me helping you figure out. So you don't have to keep trying to figure it out. Helping you figure out, why is it that you keep being stuck? Why is it that you're almost getting there but not quite there? Why is it that you see everybody else advancing and you're like, I want that? How am I? I'm just as, and you're just as good as anybody else. You're just as talented. You're just as smart. But so many times we just don't know how to package that. We don't know how to package that. And not only do we not know how to package it, we do old habits that keep it from moving forward. The other thing is, I talk about who's holding your ladder. There's a book that I read, and it's called Who's Holding Your Ladder. It was the absolute most compelling book that I had read during all of my years of being an entrepreneur. Like I said, I started my very first business at age 21. And, I've done some extremely successful things, including in that business doing Beyonce's nails when I had my nail salon. And it took me a long time to realize why it was taking me a while to really get a grip. And, I was successful. I had built my first home, 3-story home at 23, started my business, but it was just still not quite, because I have big aspirations. And so it was still not quite getting where I wanted to get to. And then I realized after reading that book that I didn't have the right people holding my ladder. So I teach you and help you with acquiring the right people that's going to be underneath you holding your ladder. You need a team, and a good team. Anywhere you're trying to go, if you're trying to really climb the ladder, you need a good team. You don't need somebody under the bottom of the ladder. You climb it up and they kicking the ladder out from up under you, right? So a painter can only climb as high as he has the support at the bottom of a ladder. Same as he can only paint as far wide to the left or as far wide to the right if he has the right support. So a big part of you maybe not being as successful as you want to be is you don't have the right people. You don't have the right connections. And so we talk about how to obtain the right connections and people to help you get where you want to go. Please, you don't want to miss this class. It's 3-day workshop. I'm telling you, this is the third month that I've done it. I'm probably going to try to see how often I can do it. I've had several people to sign up, and literally, I had a meeting tonight following up with everybody, and I talk about those who have invested in themselves. It's important to invest in yourself, and so let alone attend something that's free that that you can get great information from. And so I asked everybody tonight to raise their hand of who had made money in the last 30 days, like really some serious money in the last 30 days after attending the workshop and investing in themselves. And people raised their hand and began to tell stories about how they have actually really made some money. And that's what it's all about. I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm not a go to a job person every day. And I don't have anything against that. But I just know that there's so much in you and talents and gifts in you that you don't necessarily have to go to a job every day. You can sit in front of your computer, in front of your laptop, and do exactly some of the same things that I do. I don't have to leave my house. So when Fox News said they want to come and interview me today, can we come to your home? Fine. Where are you going to be? You going to be at your office, Dr. Conte, or are you going to be at home? I'm going to be at home. Okay, well, can we come to your home? Yeah, you can come to my home. So, to be able to work from home, to be able to work from anywhere, to be able to work from Atlanta when I travel home to see my family, to be able to work from the Caribbean if I'm traveling on a vacation, to be able to work from a hotel when I do a staycation, it means everything. And so that is what I want to help you do. Like I said, don't have anything against working a job, but I have just never been a job person, and I want to be able to show you that you don't necessarily have to. You can do the same thing you're doing at a job, probably those same skills and expertise that you have for yourself. The other thing that I talk about in the 3-day workshop, along with, like I said, so many other things, you get so much in 3 days, is what's your hour worth? And usually when I ask that question, people don't know. They go, maybe $50 an hour, maybe $100 an hour, maybe $200 an hour. So I show you how to take whatever your hour is, and let me just show you. If you say your hour is worth $125 an hour, I show you how to multiply that to $6,250 an hour. If you say your hour is worth $250 an hour, I show you how to make that work to where you make $12,500 an hour, doing what you love, doing your own gifts, whatever that is. And I don't think anybody would turn that down. So the Success Season Workshops is about that, truly becoming successful. So join me next Saturday. Friday. I got two things going on. I got some next Saturday too, but not for that. So join me for the 3-day workshop next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You can sign up at drcontespeaks.com, drcontespeaks.com. You can also email me at drconte@drcontespeaks.com. So you can email me, drconte@drcontespeaks.com, or go to the website, drcontespeaks.com, and sign up for the 3-day Success Season Workshop. It's absolutely free, and it's virtual. It's absolutely free, and it's virtual. We spend 3 days on talking about the things that have kept you from being successful, as successful as you want to be. Because I don't say, I have so many people that come to the class that's very successful or successful. But one of the things that I say is, I don't want to just help you survive something. I want you to strive. I don't want to help you just to be successful. I want you to be extraordinarily successful. I don't want to help you just win. I want you to win with glitter on it. And so people are like, okay, what does that mean? Win with glitter on it. Say hello. I'm coming to you from StreamYard. So please give StreamYard permission to show your name and to comment. I would love to see who's on here and what do you have to say. So one of my TV producers would always say, if I'm in a TV studio, Oh, I love that, Dr. Conti. What you just did, what you just said, keep it right there. Keep it right there. Do just that. But this time, put a little glitter on it. And so I want to teach you not just to win, but win with a little glitter on it so that you stand out and you excel more than most people. You know, one of the things I say about glitter is people either love it or they hate it. It makes them sick. And they get sick of it because it sticks to everything. It gets everywhere. If you wear glitter shadow, you ladies, you know, if you wear glitter eyeshadow or glitter on your shirt, before you know it, it's all in your car. It's all coming down the hallway. It's just everywhere. And that's what I wanted to do. Help you be an influence and have such an impact that you're just like glitter. You just stick to everything. You know, once and it's hard to get off. Once glitter get on you, it just sticks to everything. I want you to be so good that you're everywhere. Everybody wants to have you stuck to them. They're attracted to you. They're impacted by you, and it gets everywhere. And they're sick of you. You know what I'm saying? They see you here, they see you there, and you just, just killing the game more than your competition, more than your competitors, more than other speakers, more than other coaches, more than other entrepreneurs. You are doing the thing. You are sticking to folk, and you are everywhere. You're all over the place like glitter. So they can might as well say, look, prepare to be sick of me, because I am going to be everywhere like glitter. Just prepare to be sick of me. All right. So listen, join me next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'll come back and put the link in here as well. I'll put the link in here for you all to see how to join me next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for the Success Season Workshop. Also tomorrow, if you all want to join the Success Queen Up Success Sisters on the private jet, we will be starting a new marketing campaign for that. The advertising video is ready. And you can also go, same thing, email me, Dr. Conti, DRCONTE, at Dr. Conti Speaks with an S, SPEAKS.com. Email me if you're interested in the private jet trip to Atlanta. And so we're going to have, oh my gosh, we're going to have a great marketing, brand master marketing send off with the multi-million-dollar brand master Tiana Von Johnson. Then we're going to have our champagne send off on the jet. We're going to eat on the jet. We're going to have fun on the jet. We're going to get to Atlanta to a red carpet arrival. We have luxury cars picking us up, luxury places to stay, luxury places to eat when we go out. And then when we stay in, we have a private chef coming in to cook for us. We're going to have a pajama paint pretty drink party Friday night. We're going to hang out Saturday and tour the town. Saturday night, we're going to have a nice dinner out on the town. Sunday, we're going to have a nice brand marketing photo shoot. So much, and I'm super excited about it. So again, contact me. Let me put my see if I can put my email up here. You can go Dr. Conti Speaks, and that's an email too. Ask Dr. Conti at Gmail, but you can also go to Dr. Conti Speaks. This is something else that's going across here. Dr. Conti Speaks.com. I'll have to put up the next time. I'll have to put up a different banner. That's not the correct banner. It's a banner that I used for something else one time before. So I will make sure I do that. I'll have all that information for you all next time so that you can also join us on the private jet trip. So it's time to queen up. It's time to be successful. It's time, one of the other things that I talk about is leaving things behind. Everybody has had something, whatever you lost, whether it's a job, whether it's a contract, whether it's a relationship, whether it's whatever it is that you lost, it wasn't needed. God didn't need that thing or that situation or person, place, or thing in your life to get you to where he wants you to be. He did not need it. So it's not that you have to continue to hold on to that thing that you lost, because there's so much for you waiting ahead of you. All right. So let everything go. It's time to move forward. It's time to capitalize on all of the great things. I want to see every sister successful, and not just successful, but extraordinarily successful. There is enough room at the top, baby, and I don't mind scooting over. I don't mind scooting over and letting you come right on in and pop on in here with me, because that's what it's all about. So let's get up and do it. Hey, those who are already out there doing it, my high 6, 7, 8-figure sisters, come on with me on this jet and let's party and let's show them how the Success Sisters get down. All right. God bless you. Again, I will be looking to talk to you. I will pop up here information about the jet, also information about the next week Success Sisters workshop, absolutely free, virtual, on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so that you can look at the things that may be causing you not to be as successful as you want to be, and then capitalize on all these tips that I'm going to give you absolutely free. That's helped so many women and is still helping women. I just had a conversation tonight about all the women that's making money from the tips that they learned from the workshop that I did already in April and May. All right. Talk to you soon. God bless you. Have a blessed and phenomenal night. I've had a full weekend. Got back yesterday. I had a full day today, including being on news, and I am ready to take all of this off, and go to bed. All right. Y'all be blessed. Share, 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 share.